So as I'm sure you can see from the title of this video, I am making a country album. Well, actually, to be a bit more specific, I'm making a folk country album. Towards the genre of someone like Vince Gill or James Taylor, that kind of thing. So why an album? Well, as for every person in this world, 2020 was a crazy year for me. We ended up closing our singing studios and working out of home. And to be honest, I got to a point where I just wanted to give up on singing. I was like, I've had enough. This is it's a really hard career to make a living in, and I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. But having a creative project really helped me to get through all of that, to kind of see some light on the other side of the tunnel. So I've been writing a whole heap of songs and putting some of them up on YouTube that you can check out. I'll put some of the links to them in the description below. But writing these songs has been fantastic, and I really wanted to release them. I wanted to do something more than just an acoustic thing on YouTube. I wanted to put a full band to it and go through a whole process. And so having an album and doing an album and focusing on that just filled me with a sense of joy. And I've had this on my heart for a long time to do a self-produced album of original music. So that's one reason why I'm doing an album. Now, why country music? Now, over the last little bit, I have been doing a lot of soul searching. I love so many different styles of music. I love musical theater, I love jazz, I love funk, I love disco. But I kind of felt like, especially with my own writing, all of those styles didn't really fit what I was writing and didn't fit what I was doing. And so I went on a big soul search and I did a lot of digging into different genres of music. And I watched the Ken Burns country music documentary. I watched a number of documentaries about Dolly Parton and Garth Brooks and lots of these kind of big country artists, and really felt like the heart and soul of country music is story and is about emotion. And it's, they always say it's 3 chords and the truth. And I love that. That's so me. That connects with my heart. That connects with who I am as a singer and a songwriter. So I went, all right, let's do it. Let's do a country album. So what will I be doing in this process? I'm going to be putting out videos every single week documenting the process of me producing this album. Now, I have some studio time booked already, and I'm working towards getting into the studio and doing a couple of things, but I'm going to be pretty much trying to produce and record as much of this as I can myself. And really what I want to try and do is encourage everyone out there who has a creative project on their heart to get out and do it. I think sometimes we look at creative pursuits, and especially music and songwriting and original music, as not being heaps lucrative at the moment. Streaming services and things, you don't get a lot of money from the recording process, and that can be really disheartening to musicians. But I think there's a bigger reason to be creating music and a bigger reason to be doing creative projects. And that's really my heart, and that's really what I want to try and achieve through this. So I want to encourage all of you who have a creative project, whether it be recording music, whether it be creating a body of work, an artwork, whether it be shooting a short film, whatever. I want to encourage you to go out and do your own thing. But be encouraged by the videos that I'm doing, be encouraged by the process that I'm going through. And maybe you can learn some stuff along the way from what I'm doing, and I'm definitely going to learn some stuff along the way producing this album. This is the first album that I've really produced by myself, or by myself for myself. So I'm going to be putting out videos every single week. I'm also going to have some exclusive Patreon stuff for people who really want to go a little more in depth on the process that I'm doing, and just some exclusive content on Patreon. So how can you help out? You can help out by subscribing to this channel, by liking the videos as they come out, and by telling your friends about me, people who you think might like what I'm doing here on YouTube. So if you know anyone that might like this, please tell them about what I'm doing. Also, if you want to get behind this financially, you can jump on Patreon. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee page, so you can jump on that if you'd like to do a bit more of a one-off kind of thing. So Hey, look, I look forward to seeing where this project goes. And I will see you on the next one.